Okay, try number 2 at this. Oh, whoops. Only thing I did so far was started a sketch, which we will delete. Okay, let's start over fresh. Okay, start sketch. I'm going to start the back this time. Next, I started with the base before. I didn't like how it's coming out. So yeah, I think I'm going to start the back. So start sketch. There, make a big rectangle. And it needs to be... how tall to make this? So we know it's 250 units to the 0 point. And from the 0 point here, it's 32 units down to the top of the thing. So we can make this 250 minus 32. 32. And it disappears. And then the base, it's 100 units wide. There we go. We want to center this, so make that 50. Make this 109. Finish sketch. Zoom out. Zoom out. There we go. Extrude. And now, how far to extrude? I don't think we want to make the whole rectangle right now. I think we just want to make the thin back part, which my best guess from staring at this thing for the last like 20 minutes, if you look right here, it shows you the like underside of this that has like a chunk cut out, and it shows that the wall is 8 millimeters thick. Mother trucker. Alright, cancel. New part. Start number for a third time. Okay, so before we do anything else, tools, document settings, units, millimeters. I was in inches before, but we didn't really do anything. Sketch. Rectangle. We want 100 by... Nope. We want 250 minus 32 by 100. We want to make the dimensions 50 by 10. Oh. Oops. As we get to go too quick. There we go. Finish sketch. Okay, now where were we? Okay, so from looking at this, my best guess is this back part is supposed to be 8 millimeters thick. I can't figure out any other dimension that they come close to giving for it. So, fuck it. We're going to call it 8 millimeters thick. And if it's wrong, it's wrong. Extrude. We're going to call it 8. Okay. So now we have this whole back part. We're going to have to pull this top part out a little bit, because there's a like obvious overhang here. And then we have to add arms and a base. We're not going to worry about that yet. I don't think. Is that what you... I think we're going to do this top part first. Okay, so I want to get this top part correct. In fact, I think we should be able to cut out a bunch at the same time. So we know from the very bottom to the top of this slant, which is also in line with the center of this hole, it's 188. So we're going to go to our center point, go up 188, make a circle there. That is radius 14, so it's a 28 diameter circle. And do that. Cut off the excess bits we don't need. Now, next, we need to make the slants. So we know from the same point we can go over. And we know from here that from those slants are a 45-degree angle. We don't really know any other numbers, but that's what we do now, and that's plenty. So from here, go up 45. And from here, go up at 135. Yeah, fuck, I'm not even trying to do math. 180 minus 45. Boom. Got it. Now, because we're actually going to be using these as cookie cutters, or whatever you want to call them, you gotta do this. And cut off bits we don't need. And we're going to go through and close these loops because Inventor's a bitch and we know it's going to get us trouble. So we're going to preempt it with, oh, motherfucker. Close loop, yes. Shut up, okay. No. Don't snap the grid. Close loop. There it is. Okay. Alrighty, so finish sketch, extrude. Ooh. Yeah. Boop. Cut those through. Okay, now that's the top shape roughly cut in. Now from there, we're going to need to do okay, so from there, we know the top of here down to the top of the slant is 38 millimeters. So I'm going to go down 38. Over 90. Is that the best way to do this? It probably is not, but fuck it anyways. Here, over, down, so at this point we're just tracing out this top part so that we can extrude it out. Close loop. Successful, finish, extrude. Now, so My best guess, let's see, swap that, perfect, is right here. It says 22. It's showing the thickness of this. So I think that means this whole top section is 22 thick. Maybe, who knows. So that's where we're going to go. So 2 minus 8, since it was already 8 before. Boom. Now, let's do the base. Yeah, I think I want to do the base now. Yep, base is what we're going to do next. So, sketch down here. The base is really simple. It's just a rectangle. A rectangle that is 22 thick. Let's swap this again. Yeah, 22 thick here. The base. Whatever. Sketch. Extrude that. We know the base is 88 units thick, or millimeters, whatever. And the back plate's already 8. We just extrude 80. So now this whole base is 88 by 100. In theory, we can actually just measure that to make double sure. Yeah, length 88 by 100. There we go. Now, we have the base, we have this top part, and now it's just a matter of connect the dots. We'll start a sketch here on the side. Line there to there, over, then up and over. Make a trapezoid. Because of how we just did that, we shouldn't need to. Yeah, perfect. 8 units thick. We want to do that. Okay. Now, we have 2 ways we can do this. We can do what we just did again. Spin this, do another sketch, extrude it. Or, I'm going to make a plane. Midpoint between 2 planes, here and here. That gives us our dead center. And then we can, if I can find it, mirror. So we're going to mirror this extrusion here. We're going to select mirror plane. There. Okay. Boom. Right click the mirror. Nope. Right click the mirror. Why can we not hide that mirror? We're going to right click the work plane and change visibility. Okay, so that is most of our shape done. Now we need to go home. There we go. Now we need to add in that lip, which shouldn't be too difficult. And we need to do some shading. Okay, so we're like 75% of the way there. God, I think there's like a fillet on fucking everything. Seriously? Or chamfer. Yeah, fillets. They're fillets. I bet you this doesn't give us the fucking fillet things. Whatever. Anyways, of course it doesn't give us the fucking angle of that stupid... Yeah, I don't see anything. I said degrees of that overhang. I mean, they give us the radius of the fillet, which is nice, but not overly helpful. In that case, we're going to skip that for now. And we're going to come over here. Here's the backside. Because who doesn't love a nice backside? And we are going to do these nubbins up here. I believe they are mirrored. I see they're 12 units thick. At a 45-degree angle. And at 45, they are 50. Oh, Jesus Christ. Seriously, Shells, you can't make this shit easy for us, can you? I understand you're trying to test our ability to do shit, but come on. You can give us a better fucking... Okay. Sketch the back of this. Sketch the back of this. There we go. Firstly, we're going to make a line. Okay, I'm seeing this now. So we want to go here to here. So we can get the center point here. You go straight up from that. 32 units. Yeah. That gives us our 0 point. And from there, we need to go down at a 45-degree angle, 58 units. And perpendicular to that, will be the center point. So we went from the center point of top of our bull's horns, whatever we want to call it, up 32 units. That gives us our 0. From there, we went down at a 45-degree angle, 58 units, to here. And that gives, perpendicular to that line, is our center line, our center point for this shape, which will actually also be, I'm guessing, yeah, the center point is where the circle's at. Okay, so we have our center point. Switch this back. So we need to make... Do we know how long that is? Oh yeah, we do know. We do know how long that is. Up here it says it's 24 units long. So I'll make that 24 out of 45. We do know that it is 2 units. What? Seriously? Stupid piece of shit. One more time. There we go. Nope. Delete. Am I being dumb? Okay, let's create that line. Let's create this dimension from that line. What the fuck? Problems occur as someone... fucking piece of... Okay, let's try this again. This unit needs to be 24 units long at 45 degrees, and needs to be 2 millimeters. No. Seriously, you're not cooperate right now. From there to no, not angle. How is not parallel? Oh. Good point. Parallel. Boom. Now, dimension, distance, 2 fucking millimeters. There we go. Okay. Okay. So we can see here that we can see here it is 2 millimeters from the edge to the start of our block. Now our block is 12 millimeters thick, 24 millimeters long, and extends out 22 millimeters, which we'll get to that in a minute. And then we have a 6 millimeter chunk here that needs to be, yeah, we'll deal with that when we get to that too. I finished my water. Okay, time out. Need water. All right, time in. Okay, so our line, we need to switch back. So our line is 24 units long. We know this line here is the center point. So we can just do from this point to there. It needs to be 12. Nothing shifted. That looks right. Okay, sweet. We're going to do an offset here of 12. Yeah, 12 I said. Boom. Close this shit up. Make a line here. We're gonna offset that this way, 6 millimeters. Then chop skidoo. And now we're just gonna delete all this. Now, do they give us fillets and rounds? They do. There. I would just imply it's the same thing there. Seriously, Showers, you give us like a third less information than we fucking need. So, here it tells us this round is 6 millimeters. So does that mean that the rest of these are fucking 6 millimeters too? Because over here it's 6 millimeters as well. So are we assuming all fillets and rounds are 6 millimeters? I'm gonna go with that and see if it looks right. Fillet 6 millimeters. Nah, that's not the button I meant to hit. 6 millimeters. That is so not right. Okay, now we know. It is not 6 freaking millimeters. We're not gonna finish that sketch. We are going to first mirror that. And since we made this line before, we can just mirror on that line. Apply, done. Now we're gonna finish the sketch. And we're gonna try to extrude that. Oh, look at that! It actually freaking cooperated. Like we discussed before, it's 22 millimeters thick. 22, not 221. There we go. Next. Next, we're gonna put the holes. And if you look, the holes are threaded. I believe Xiao said not to worry about actually making the threads, that we can just use the threaded thing. It'll put a image in there and not to worry about it. It's an M12 thread, so yeah. But it is on an angle. Wait, actually, I don't think that matters. So let's see. Hole. Tapped. No thing. Anti-metric. Size 12. M12 by... The rest of this doesn't really matter, does it? All the way through. Boop. Okay, so we want to make sure this is centered. And you know, this is 22, so we got 11. That will center that. Make her boop over here. Make her boop over here. Let me fucking boop. It may not let me boop because those are on different planes technically. So we may have to boop separately. Boop. Yeah, I think it has to be a separate boop. This is 12 by 11. Okay. Okay, those are mostly done. Let's see. The underside still needs to be hollowed out, and we need to make the little slit in the bottom, which won't be a big deal. Let's hollow the bottom out first. Which, yeah, won't be a big deal. Sketch. Okay, so we know it's 8 millimeters on the front and back. Oh, and 8 on the side. Yeah, see, so it's 8 on the side here. And then 8 on the front and back. And so I'm assuming 8 on the... Oh, wait. Is that 12 on the far side? Why the fuck would that side be different? Oh, wait, no, it's not 12. Okay, no, this 12 refers to the thickness between... Okay, so in order to do this center slot, it's going to be 2 circles that are... So in 2 circles that are 20 in diameter, right here. 20 in diameter. The two 20 millimeter circles separated by 12 millimeters You bridge between them, chop it out, boom, you have a slot. So, 8 millimeters on each side. So we could seriously just do this. Make that. Then use the offset tool. Pull this in. 8 millimeters. Done. Finish sketch. We need to extrude that in. So 22 is the thickness, and we can see. Oh, fuck! You can't see what I'm doing. Whatever. 22 is the thickness of this whole thing. We know it's 10 millimeters thick here, so just 12. And switch back over here. There we go. No, 12. Let's do that. Sketch here for the slot. And we know it is centered, I believe. I think they're implying it's centered. And it is 24 millimeters from the bottom. So center up 24. That gives us dead center. So over one way 6. Back the other way 12. Because 2 circles are 20. That's not right. Oh, can't figure it at all. Oh, that's what it says. Okay. All right. So I made the circle. I mean, it says 20. So I made the circle 20 in diameter. Made 2 circles 20 in diameter. Separated by 12 millimeters. Then bridged the edges and trimmed out all the excess. Finish sketch. Extrude that down. Chop that through. And I guess it looks right. I mean, it looks about the same as the drawing. So, we need to figure out that. And then you do fillets and everything. So we're about there. I'm not super thrilled about... Now at this point, I'm not even sure how to... Okay, so I think I'm going to bring back this work plane. Okay, from the side, and then put a sketch on there. I think that's going to be my best bet. And so if you come down here, come down here, there's this button right here, slice, and now chop away everything except what I'm looking at, what my sketch is looking at. So now I need to figure out this frickin' angle. How to figure out this frickin' angle? Since it doesn't give us any dimensions to figure it out. It gives us the radiuses of those, which is mildly helpful, I guess. It gives us the radius, so it's 12. And what? Oh wait, no, okay, I'll take that. 12. So that needs to touch that, and that needs to touch that, and that. Then a line I think that tangent line will change depending on... Yeah, the tangent line doesn't necessarily mean anything. We can make that anything. I mean, it doesn't look like much. So you'll use this 38 as a measuring stick and like create like an invisible right triangle there. It looks like a pretty small number there, like 10 or something, or 12. Let's call this 12 because I like that number. That's not right. That's very not right. Okay, so it's probably not 12. We figured that out. Good job. Go team. Let's call it 24 then. Okay, it's not 24. I think it's be a matter of trial and error. 20. 20 I like. That's still tangent there. Maybe 20. Delete that. Delete that. Okay. X. Now, how the fuck do I do this? I need to come in and do that, and then go back. I'll make this more difficult than I need to. Delete that. Delete that. Line there. There. Extend there. Close loop. Seriously, come on. Delete. Close loop. That and that. Yes. Okay. Finish sketch. Extrude. So this needs to go over center point 50. That's 8. So that'd be 42. So call it 45. Call it 45. And we're going to do this both directions. Oh. 100 minus 12. 90. Good enough. Did I really just do that? Yep, I sure did just do that. Seriously, James. Water. Offset this out to there. X, 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 X. Close loop. Yeah, loop's been closed. Okay, hopefully it works. Try that again. Both ways. 90. Okay. Now fillet 6 millimeters. There. There. Apply. Now, do you look right? It's close. It might be a smidgen more. But fuck it, good enough for me. How's that look? Yeah, 6 millimeters. Okay, so everything is not 6 millimeters. That doesn't look right. But we know this back part is 6. There. Top. Fillet. 6 millimeters. There. There. I'm guessing the bottom side probably is 6. Maybe not. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna probably cut the last chunk out. So this is it. Yeah, that's how you do this part. I'm pretty happy with that. So doing this overhang, I just had to pick a number. Let's switch. So because I knew this was a radius 6 and this was a radius 6, I made the radius 6s. I created a tangent line between them, and then I just adjusted the distance between the height distance between these two until I got something that looked fine. And I think I used 20 millimeters for the height between the center point of this circle and the center point of that circle. And actually, I didn't even do that because I ended up just eyeballing it. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, so you just have to eyeball that, I think. Whenever we eventually go back to class, definitely have to ask Shouse about that. Clarify that that's supposed to be just eyeballed. Same with all the radiuses on all these. Do I have my original picture that I didn't like tweak for this? Yeah, because I don't think he specifies in this. Although who knows? Maybe on the day of the test, the paper he gives us will have a specified radius. But yeah, that's how you do it. Okay.